Hello everybody, this is Annie and I just wanted to do a video showing you what was inside my Midori's Traveler's Notebook. It is an actual Midori, excuse me for that, Midori made in Thailand, and it is in the black, which I ordered it only because it was cheaper. I really like the brown ones, but at the time the black was cheaper. And so that's what I ordered. It does have scratches. I don't know if you guys can see some of the nicks and dings that it has. But definitely don't show up as well or as prominent on the black one as they do the brown one. Inside of mine, I keep 3 inserts or notebooks, along with 2 like accessories, I guess. Alright, so here we go. When you first open it up, you'll see the first section, which is a folder that I actually made from a shopping bag. Inside of the folder, I've just got, in the pocket here, I've got this postcard that I laminated, Kimberly Wilson's manifesto. I got this as a gift when I ordered her day book last year. And a couple of Korean planner stickers, and then a coffee sleeve for one of my favorite coffee roaster in Black Mountain, North Carolina. They also sell coffee, and I'd like to keep a sleeve so I don't have to keep getting sleeves. I just reused this one. That's kind of cute. And a little card slot here. I just have an old gift card with some washi tape. A little scrapbook journal card. And then a sticker from my favorite coffee roasting place in Black Mountain. I actually, when I purchased coffee for my home, it is the only coffee I like to purchase. This first notebook is actually doesn't have a cover in it or anything. It's just actually some paper tests that I was working on making on my own dot grid notebooks, and these did not print out correctly. But instead of throwing them away, I just quickly bound them together, cut them, didn't even put a cover on it. And this is kind of like my work book, my business notebook, I guess you could say. And I just did a little decorating on the cover just so it wasn't a little more inspirational. And it actually fits inside of this little folder thing that I made, so that it kind of serves a little bit as its cover. The reason why I didn't do anything special to it is because I didn't, the nicer sometimes the notebooks are, the less I'm likely to use them. And this, I don't care what happens to it. If it gets dirty, if it gets gross, if it gets ripped, torn, I don't care, because it's just scrap paper. And it makes it easier for me, anyway, to use. In the back of the folder, I have another gift card thing with washi tape. And if you guys can hear that, that's Max. Max likes to hear people talk when he's in a good mood, and he might do this the whole video, so I'm really sorry if it's very distracting. It's actually kind of cute to me. At least he's not screaming. I also have some journaling cards, and then I have bigger journaling cards in this back pocket. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this sticker that is on the front of this folder came from Papaya Arts. Just in case I was curious, it comes from the Birds in Bloom section glitter sticker set. It comes in this really cute tin can or box, and I actually received it a couple years ago as a Christmas present. I don't know, and I don't believe they still carry those, but I do believe they may have different sets now. I'm not 100% sure. And then I also keep a pen, and right now it's just my favorite brand of pens are the Pilot Precise. I like the V5s or the fine, extra fine tip ones. And I just have a little paper or binder clip from Target. And I just have it clipped to the folder, and that's kind of what I use as my pen holder. So nothing too super fancy. And then this right here, I got a new puppy. Her name is Tasha a couple months ago. And I need to take her in to get her spayed next week. And since she was so recently got her vaccinations all caught up, I have to keep a copy of her rabies certificate with me, so that when I take her, they have proof of rabies. That's under Canada law, and I don't want to lose it, so it's actually stuck in my notebook in one of these little straps, so I don't lose it. And you also, if you probably have noticed, I actually have 2 straps in my Midori notebook, not just one, and I didn't actually drill any extra holes. I don't know if this will show, but there are 2 straps here, and I just took some elastic that I bought and strung it through the holes. I don't know if that will focus. Maybe not. Anyway, and tied it in the middle so that there are actually 2 straps in my Midori notebook. And that way I didn't punch any extra holes. I didn't do anything extra. And it's easy to remove, so. And then this next section has 2 notebooks and a Midori zipper pouch, which I have a zipper in the back. And the little pockets here, I have another scrapbooking card that I actually have cut down just a tiny bit. And it says embark on adventures. And then, these are some Christmas gift ideas from my best friend. And I also have Heidi Swap, I believe. Washi book. Washi books I find are really handy. And look how well it fits in there, like perfectly, for Midori notebooks. I love washi books. This next section is actually one of my handmade inserts. You could actually purchase these inserts on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is called Stumbling Towards Bliss. And this is called the original Bliss book. And this is actually not, if you do purchase one for me, this is not actually the one. They don't look quite like, they do look like this, but this was my final draft, which is what this post-it note here is telling me the minor corrections I need to make. So there will be some minor changes to them if you purchase one for me, what they'll look like. So don't be, when you get one here, it looks a little different, don't, get all upset. So there are 60 pages in total, and they are hand-stitched, and a 5 pamphlet stitched by me in my little kitchen table. So in my Bliss book, and they are made for 1 month. The first page is this month. It's just kind of a place to jot some notes or some, goals or whatever. And you get a monthly calendar. And then you get 5 weeks. And I haven't been decorating mine, simply because I've been creating drafts and whatnot. And I didn't want to waste stickers on something that could be possibly, I would switch to something different to test it out. Quit that. Sorry, Tasha's my dog is on the chair next to me. So anyway, so this is what it looks like. These are the blank week here, and it's basically a kind of a grid week on 2 pages system. When you order one, some of the changes, like you won't have this line here at the bottom. One of those little random changes. There's 5 of those. There's an upcoming events page, some list pages, an expense tracker, a check-in. I call them monthly check-ins, but a little place to write, sit down and kind of think about some things for a while. And then there is, the rest of the book is dot grid notebook paper. Like I said, Tasha's going to be spayed, and so I just took down some notes. This is my journal. This is an actual Midori's insert that came with my notebook. And I'm almost finished it up. Not quite got there. And then the back pocket of my zipper pouch just has some other stickers and little bits and bobs. And that's my notebook. Nice and heavy and chunky. I really don't find a whole lot of use for this string bookmark. But, so there you go. That is the notebook. Alright, so now here are the things you can currently purchase from my Etsy shop. I have 3 different styles of inserts. The first one I've already showed you, which was the original Bliss book, which has the week on 2 pages in kind of a grid form. And this is actually what they look like when you purchase it. They have open spaces, allowing you to decorate or add stickers and not confine you into a certain area. Same thing with the calendar. It has open borders to allow you to go all the way to the edge if you want, or decorate or whatever. All of it's like that. None of it. The only ones that have bottom lines are the expense trackers and things. And so that's that one. There's plenty of note paper in the back. I would say a little under half, like half of it is dot grid paper for notes or journaling or whatever. Then I also have the same, it's a Bliss book, or as I'm calling them, a monthly Bliss book with a more traditional week on 2 page calendar. And that looks like that. And once again, there are not any kind of, the only lines are separating the days. But everything else in this book is exactly the same. The only difference is it's a different style of calendar. So you've got this style or this style to choose from. Okay. They don't obviously come with the post-it notes on it. And then the other one I have is called a yearbook. And it is a monthly 12-month calendar. And basically the way it goes is you've got a section in the front for some notes. And then you have a calendar for each month. And then after each month, there is a section for lists, calendar. That way you don't have to flip from one side of the book to the other to make make a to-do list. Then in the back of this, at the end, there's some extra lists. So that's currently what I have available to purchase from my shop. I do have a couple more styles that I'm working on that I will have available soon. Like one style I have is another Bliss book design. I'll just show it to you really quickly. It's also another monthly book. Same number of pages, 60 pages. But these ones that'll be coming out are a day a page. I've got these are my last rough draft prototypes, but you've got one with real plain, just a dot grid, and then the other one that I've got made is a more structured form. You've got like a scheduler, like a time scheduler, so 7 a.m., 8, blah, 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 a to-do list, and then a blank just to do whatever you want here at the bottom. And these are very similar. I did have to, because of the amount of pages that this takes up, I did remove the to-do lists from it. And I only have one upcoming events page to make it all fit in the same number of pages, so they're not super big when I bind them. And all of these are printed on 24-pound laser paper with a laser printer. And it's thicker than probably like Tomy River paper or traditional Japanese papers, but it is not super thick. It's bright white, which is excellent for people who like to write in color. And the cuff covers will be plain. You see that they lay really nice and flat. You guys can see that, but they also open flat. Like, all I gotta do is just after you use it like 1 or 2 times, they will lay flat all by themselves. Like, there's not really, you don't do this when you're trying to write on them, which I find really annoying. I make sure that when these come to you, they lay nice and flat. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please be sure to ask me in the comments below. Also visit my Etsy shop. It's Stumbling Towards Bliss. I'll put a link for that down below. And if you have any questions, or you want to see some different, do you like this, but you like the style that I make these books in, but you like a different kind of calendar format or whatever, please don't hesitate to ask. I do have a couple other styles than what I've shown you that I'm currently working on making. So if there's an interest in them, I'll be happy to try to press along my designs for them and get them out as soon as possible. Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll hopefully be doing more videos later. I don't know if I'll have a video schedule, but we'll see what happens. Thanks again, and hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Happy Hanukkah for those. It is Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to everybody else. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas and all of that good stuff. All right, bye-bye.